What? That's ridiculous. All day long. I've been roaming around. I've been roaming around.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister.
Roaming around. Up in the clouds. Nowhere to be found.
I'm a time bomb is waiting to go off.
Somebody fired tonight. Nowhere to be found.
My mind divine, it take me a long way. Growing up, I really had beef with my father.
Up in the clouds. Somebody fired tonight. Nowhere to be found.
8 months with no phone, dog. We aim at the grave. High level maintaining the building. We making it. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, the ultimatum. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem. Lil tune, flow sinister, I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers, I'm aiming them. Enemies, I'm the enema. I'ma on them just like my keys, drop my on the dinner work. My thoughts I keep confidential.
Holy. What an upgrade.
Philosophies unidentical. I'm not into you. My Siamese brother Benjamin. That's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all VVs. I call them Vivica. Skating underneath a bridge. Stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids. Ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins. 8, I need a 10. Stay muddy to the lid. 800, eat it. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you.
Alright, man. This is a very crazy stream right now because we're gonna see what my defense can do online. I've been grinding, no money spent, you know.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister.
A sniper guy. Everything inside. Bury him, but bury it tight. Excellent. I gotta go 4-1. Deserve my vibe.
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it.
But, you know, They don't deserve my
Here's the
vibe.
former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. This one fielded at the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Bite your ankle, my boy. Bite your ankles, my boy.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Bite your ankles,
and that's right here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 6. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. To throw again on second down, Herbert. He finds his tight end, Gentry. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's Jacobs. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cardinals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Jackson on first down, eluding the pressure right.
Come on
the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Rolling to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down.
Absolutely horrendous Madden play right now, man.
Herbert on first down now. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 6 from the 10. Herbert off of play action. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Garrett Wilson from 10 yards out. And the Cardinals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah.
Take it in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
You're going to have to see me, man. I ain't going out like this, and I ain't quitting.
The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early. First quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception. The score, you're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Buying time to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for it.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one 28 yards on the ground. He was doing everything he could to get the 6 points, a little bit short, but still an excellent run.
My boy.
And look at it from the defense's point of view. They could have given up on that play. They did not, and still were able to corral him. Now, they've got some work to do in this down coming up, but at least they're being competitive and trying to stay with it.
They'll run with Dobbins.
You have to see me, boy.
Get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
You have to see me, my boy.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Open man here is Gentry. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Jackson on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it up to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins.
Okay, that you're playing middle linebacker. Don't scare me, dog. Don't scare me,
conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Chilling, you know.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
Good break up, Duggar. Good break up, Duggar. Not so fast, baby. Not so fast, baby.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Charger drive about to get going. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Right back to Dobbins on first. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Flush to his right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead. This is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now Jackson apparently a little unsure of things, so he'll call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. To throw is Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
About 3 yards there to the 27. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. 4th down. Here's Jackson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
You haven't had the ball in a mighty long time. I said, you're going to have to see me, boy.
So after the touchdown,
I was still
here's
waking up,
Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Up in the beginning of this game. You had it 15-0. You thought you could chill. I said, you're going to have to
take
see
it
me,
in at
boy.
the 3. Now able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Go to throw a pick and put
ready
the game
to go
right.
With their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On 1st down, it's Herbert.
Yeah.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Yeah.
It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
It is Duggar, isn't it?
And he brings this one
He's
back.
just such a savage, bro.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And make them 4 for 4 now
on
2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
It's okay, more XP for me when I get this pick and score again. It's okay, brother.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter.
Good, bro.
They need points quickly.
I'm going to tell you, bro.
So the completion
just the
good
fact
for
that you stayed in this game, LG Paper, man. Go get you Duggar, man. If you ain't seen what he's been doing, he's an 81 overall for like 12K,
Out
brother.
of the gun, Herbert
Just go get him,
escaping
man.
the pressure right.
You can clearly play Madden pretty decent, bro. I know your team's not that good.
And he's out of bounds, able to take
I'm going to be honest, bro. If you actually had a team quite as good as mine, we would have a serious grudge match on our hands. And honestly, going down 2 touchdowns would have been tough to come back.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Herbert.
Like, don't try Duggar right there, man. That might have been a pick. Your mustard got sacked. I know where you're going.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Flushed out right.
No way, Howard.
But the pass intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Chargers will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage.
Oh, we got some DBs,
but instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Oh, I tried to pass and it didn't pass. What the hell? I literally just slammed fucking square right there that didn't even pass. What the hell?
Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Jackson. That's caught
nice hold, baby.
By Judy. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Again, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Oh, that is a
and
touchback?
The Cards are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Ledger.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Man, you can play Madden, bro. Solid.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be
Duggar,
second down.
Duggar's going to hold it down, man.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Caleb Farley.
I didn't want you to do all that.
And the Chargers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Allen's got it complete. Finding room at midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now, the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
He finds his target, Allen.
Allen, decent speed, though.
Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Dude, like, how'd you know I was going over here?
Traditionalist not overly excited about
only
that
honestly
score.
really call my plays like a lot.
But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
For 2 straight touchdowns in the beginning.
This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And my goodness, another interception. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And the Chargers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Now, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
That should be some solid XP, though. Holy.
This is on a God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes better. Why these
Okay. Ooh, that's kind of classic. Solid pulls, though.
I just need some little old peace of mind. The sons of kings, the ghouls, the gods. The moon, the light, the fools, the fast. My God, oh God, this is on a God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes, baby. I can never be controlled. Let them know. 500 helicopters driving me gonzo. But they want you just to envy. Let them see it. I'm the first to say it. Now it's time you just believe it. I got too many fakes, made lots of foes. These people cold. Talk down your dreams because they know they can't come close. Don't shake no hands, they'll steal your friends. I walk alone. I see both sides of all the titles. You need to grow. I be lost your mind, but I ain't like the others no more. God, I'm learning lessons as I go. You're only wasting time. Tell the devil there's a door. Praying God is only trying to touch me for the glory.
I'll play one more.
My God, oh God, this is on a God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes better.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars?
This says 87s, but those are fucking good 87s. That Pat Mahomes is with the 140 catch.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun.
Whoa.
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes now to throw.
I'm in shock what just happened.
That's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring
well, congratulations, brother. You just got the most horseshit play in Madden 23 I've seen yet. It's like a game 4 days, but still. Wowzers.
Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Man,
it's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
And that catch, like,
so after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Emerson, why are you in the end zone?
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
They'll run with Lynch. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good 1st step.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Cooper Kupp, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this
afternoon. Looking like that Mahomes card's worth every fucking penny, holy.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Now Jackson being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And
Oh,
they'll get
Dobbins,
to
you
him
got more
after a
speed
gain
than
of
that,
7
man.
to
You
the
have more speed than
47.
that.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Here's Jackson to throw. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
They brought in a heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And now off to the races down the right side.
What in the fuck?
And he will
what in the fuck type of swerving was that? Like going side to side and my guys still weren't catching up. That doesn't even physically make any sense.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run for it with Lynch. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Mahomes going to throw. And it's caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
That's what should have seen in a while,
Donald Parham from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I kid you not, dude. This
the call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Mike Hughes came crashing in that time, got the sack. After the sack on first down, Jackson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And Jackson cannot get away.
How do I run into my running back like that on a drop back?
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into
Man,
a sea of
that's
bodies,
like
and it's
this
intercepted.
guy just hurdles. This guy
Picked
just
up by
hurdles me.
Talanoa Hufanga. And the Chiefs are
Lamb,
going to take
that's the
possession.
third time
as
it's
they've
hit your
got it
hands,
at
Lamb.
the 42-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal
I don't know,
caller and
Lamb.
say, listen, it's third
Getting
and
close
long,
to
and it's still
dumping you off
early
the
in
team,
the
Lamb.
game.
Serious.
Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Serious, Lamb. You're
All
almost
that
off
for
the
a
team
2-yard gain,
after this
second
game.
down. On second down, Lynch. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us
you're not
to
even
the
in time for a little 20-yard pass, get a field goal.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Got a man. It's Judy complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To throw again is Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Now Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
That's insane.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end, Parham. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. On first down, Mahomes. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald.
That was honestly a terrible read.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode Really try to put the hammer down. And
he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Donald Parham.
Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. You mad while I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city. Attitude bad off the ditty. He only 2 times from the out like a light color Ricky. And honestly, it ain't no prepping it. These know ain't no prepping it. Put a stack in it. I'm body to body. Cause it ain't no wrecking it. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. Leaving my mark like a. I see no biggie. No victim to none of my enemies. Like honestly, we sending me. Talk from a sip that we when I get to me. My check don't discriminate. Still take the pauses if you took it to me. I just be happy. Tell us say, heard you want to be. Don't got no whip and rag on no petty. Let's talk with that on your hip. You ain't gonna rip it up, pop it. Empty the like show me a benefit. Let me dumb it down, Benjamin.
Are you kidding me?